Today in Taipei, from hidden cameras and beauty clinics to new metro trains on the horizon, rebates finally landing on commuter cards, and a flu wave putting a mayor in a hospital bed. Let's get down to business. I'm Dean Bark, welcome to the City Report in Taipei. First up, hidden cameras discovered in Airlie beauty clinics have sparked a significant privacy breach investigation. Airlie is a large aesthetic medicine chain here in Taiwan, with multiple branches offering cosmetic procedures across the metro area. Health authorities and police are investigating after a device disguised as a smoke detector was found in a treatment space at a Bangqiao branch in New Taipei. Subsequent inspections, according to officials, uncovered similar devices in other locations under the same chain. That's the headline. Here's the latest scoop. Investigators are looking at potential violations of two key laws: the Personal Data Protection Act, Taiwan's core privacy statute that governs how personal data is collected and used, and the Medical Care Act, which sets standards and obligations for clinics and hospitals. If surveillance captured patients in clinical areas without consent, the penalties can be steep: fines, and in some cases, orders to suspend operations where violations occurred. Police are examining how the devices were installed, where video may have gone, and who had access. Airlie's response so far: the company says its equipment is for security. Security is one thing, hiding a lens in a smoke detector is another. For clarity, a smoke detector should find smoke, not subscribers. If any footage involved patient-identifiable moments, faces, bodies, procedure rooms, that's where the Personal Data Protection Act bites hardest. Clinics are also subject to professional standards under the Medical Care Act, which expects protections for dignity and privacy in medical settings. Surveillance policies, if any, must be transparent, consent-based, and limited to non-sensitive zones. Personal take: disguising surveillance as smoke detectors crosses a line that shouldn't be ignored. Patients choose clinics for care, not candid camera. What's the takeaway? If authorities confirm unlawful recording, expect fines and mandated corrective measures. And if you run a clinic, now would be a good time to audit your ceilings. Moving on. A tragic climbing accident at Longdong has claimed the life of a 44-year-old woman, surnamed Tsai. Longdong is the well-known sea cliff climbing area in New Taipei's Gongliao district. Steep sandstone, ocean winds, and routes that run the spectrum from beginner to expert. On May 2nd, during the Labor Day holiday period, she fell about 10 meters. Rescue teams responded quickly, and she was airlifted to Keelung Changgung Memorial Hospital, a major medical center in the region. She was pronounced dead at 3 p.m. from severe head injuries. Police have requested an autopsy to determine the precise cause and sequence of the fall, whether there was equipment failure, improper anchoring, a slipped footing, or a combination. For those unfamiliar, Longdong sandstone can be unforgiving. Rock quality varies, and coastal conditions can change fast. Even with safety gear, helmets, harnesses, ropes, there is residual risk. Experienced climbers here will tell you, redundancy in anchors, careful route choice, and conservative judgments are non-negotiable when the margins are thin. Personal note: even with safety gear, the risks of rock climbing need serious respect. The mountain doesn't care how many likes your summit photo gets. The rock wins every argument. Authorities will release findings when the investigation concludes. In the meantime, local groups often offer training on proper techniques for Longdong-specific terrain. Worth the time if you climb there. Let's pivot to the next story. Taipei Metro has received its first new high-capacity train from South Korea, marking a step forward in public transit. The supplier is Hyundai Rotem, a major Korean train manufacturer known for metro and high-speed rolling stock. The 6-car set left Masan Port in South Korea on May 2nd and arrived by sea at Taipei Port on May 6th, about a 1,200-kilometer journey. The cars were wrapped against salt, humidity, and movement, because nothing ruins a new train like a briny makeover. Each train costs around 590 million new Taiwan dollars and features bench-style seating, which increases standing room during peak hours. That choice reflects current ridership patterns: more space, faster boarding, fewer bottlenecks. The set now heads to Beito Depot, the Taipei Metro maintenance and testing facility, for assembly, systems integration, and a lengthy test program. Upgraded control systems will undergo safety and performance trials before any passenger sees the inside of these cars. Big picture, 10 of these trains are expected, part of a broader plan to expand capacity as ridership grows. Service for the first batch is expected by mid-2027, once all tests and certifications are cleared. Investing in public transit is a smart move for a growing city like Taipei. Trains may be expensive, but gridlock is pricier. Let's keep this train moving. Next up, Transport Minister Chen Shikai says delayed T-Pass 2.0 rebates will be added to commuter cards by May 25th. Chen Shikai is Taiwan's transportation minister, the person steering national transport policy. T-Pass 2.0 is the monthly transit pass framework with usage-based rebates for frequent riders across public transport systems. The holdup, officials say, came from a stalled central government budget earlier this year. The Legislative Yuan, Taiwan's parliament, approved early spending on March 6, including 7.52 billion new Taiwan dollars earmarked for T-Pass. That unlocked funds so the ministry could process rebates. For January through March, total rebates come to about 27 million new Taiwan dollars, and more than 260,000 riders qualified in those 3 months. If you're a frequent rider, that's real money back on your card, not just a line item in a press release. No room for sugarcoating here. Late is late. But catching up by May 25th is the promise on the table. What's the takeaway? When budgets stall, commuter wallets feel it. If your riding patterns qualify, keep an eye on your card balance later this month. And yes, check the small print. Eligible routes and thresholds matter if you're counting on those credits. Last up, Keelung Mayor She Kuo-liang has been hospitalized with influenza B and is expected to recover soon. She Kuo-liang is the elected mayor of Keelung City. He was admitted to Taipei Veterans General Hospital, one of the capital's major medical centers, after his condition worsened over about 2 weeks. Doctors are monitoring him, and the outlook is positive. According to the Taiwan Centers for Disease Control, influenza B is currently the dominant flu strain nationwide, about 89% of recent cases, and the CDC reports flu activity is trending downward, which is the good news curve we like to see. Influenza B is an acute viral respiratory infection. Fever, headache, sore throat, fatigue, nothing exotic, just very efficient at making a mess of your schedule. Public health basics apply. If you feel unwell, limit close contact, consider a mask in crowded spaces, and follow your doctor's guidance. Flu doesn't check titles at the door, it finds everyone. Well, that's one way to look at it. Annoying, but democratic. There you have it. Thanks for joining us on the City Report in Taipei. Stay informed and see you tomorrow.